Here's a song called Conky Town. Sitting on the bank of the Salt Fork River, falls in the air, leaves are gold and brown. I remember when we'd float that river down past a place that they call Conky Town. And there's rocks to your left, there were rocks to your right. Everywhere that you looked, you saw more rocks in sight. I still laugh when I think of that day. Memories like that, may they never fade away. So roll on, old river, roll on, long after my memories are gone. Roll on, old river, roll on, long after my memories are gone. At a bend in the river, well, there once was a mill. Town sprung up, but it ain't there still. Oh, the railroad lay just 2 miles away. Well, the town up and moved, now that's what they say. Now when I float by, there ain't much to see. What was once Conky Town is but memory. I sit here on the bank neath an old walnut tree. As the river flows by, will you remember me? So roll on, old river, roll on, long after my memories are gone. Roll on, old river, roll on, long after my memories are gone. Long after my memories are gone. All right, thanks. Yeah, that's just a little song about a town that isn't there anymore. And I mean, Dave could tell you all the history about it, but basically what happened is the railroad came through. And like a lot of things in the day, the towns moved to the railroads. Champaign is here because the railroad went 2 miles west of Urbana.
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Of course.
I don't remember.
No,
even...
I mind. Oh,
okay.
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
No.
I would be redundant, I guess, otherwise. Where did you start out in Champaign, Urbana?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been here since, I was actually born here, and then I came back here for high school, and I've been here since.
Okay. I don't think I've heard that accent around here much, and I just didn't know if...
All right. Now, here, let me ask you a question then. What kind of accent is it?
Well, I was trying to figure that out. But if you're from here, you mentioned you'd been down in New Orleans and been here, and we talked a little bit about your ancestry, and I don't know how much is,
Oh, hey, I tell you what, they don't always treat me well in New Orleans. They think I have a Texas accent. I try to tell them I'm from Illinois, then they just think I'm a damn Yankee.
I call a Central Illinois hillbilly.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, darling.
That's the way we speak here. It is now.
I've always found languages and dialects and vernaculars interesting.
Yeah.
So I just wondered if I was imagining things or you were some sort of, everybody is a little bit of a mishmash of wherever they've been. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's all your experiences are, what shapes it.
I've had Canadians try to claim me, and it's flattering, but I've never even
Actually,
been there.
that is flattering. You know, it's not like they're trying to tell you you're from Texas.
Somebody from
I shouldn't be banging on Texas. They can hear us.
actually, it's funny. She has a little bit of. I know you had some connection to North Dakota, and somebody tried to hug me. Like, you're one of mine. I'm like, what? It's all places I've never been, but for whatever reason, sometimes it just comes out some different. This isn't it. It's your hour. I feel bad talking about myself.
Oh, that's all right. Hey, talking about WEFT, it's less than 2 hours till pledge drive. Please call in, give us money. Okay. Now, there was a guy that was one of the people that started WEFT that just had a lot of influence here for a long time. Dear friend of mine, and his name was Chef Ra. And Ra was bigger in life and half as big as his own imagination of himself. But anyway, this is a song for Ra. It's called Big Chief Chronic. Down through the holler up over the hills, back where they used to hide the moonshine stills, Big Chief Chronic planted seed, grow a big crop of the ganja weed. Now he found a nice piece of fertile ground, back in the woods where it won't be found. Now the rains they came, sun to shine, big sticky buds, they're the finest kind. Big Chief Chronic come to town, well, all the people they gather around. The best of times they will be found when Big Chief Chronic come to town. Pull out the fiddle and rosin the bow, hand me down my old dobro, 'cause I'm gonna dance, gonna sing. Now grab your partner, give her a swing, for there's a smile in a wisp of smoke. Everybody laughs when you tell a joke. Hey, everybody's happy, nobody's sad. Ain't no way that could be bad. When a Big Chief Chronic come to town, well, all the people they gather around. Best of times they will be found when Big Chief Chronic come to town. So down through the holler up over the hills, back where they used to hide the moonshine stills, Big Chief Chronic planted seed, grow a big crop of the ganja weed. Well, he found a nice piece of fertile ground, back in the woods where it won't be found. Rains they came, sun to shine, them big sticky buds, they're the finest kind. When Big Chief Chronic come to town, well, all the people they gather around. Best of times they will be found when Big Chief Chronic come to town. You know the rains they came, the sun to shine, those big sticky buds, they're the finest kind. Best of times will be found when old Chef Ra come to town. Yeah, in memory of our old buddy, fellow WEFty, and the host of Roots Rock and Reggae, which you can still hear on WEFT every Thursday night at 8 o'clock, James Chef Ra Wilson.
I would like to add, because people had so many associations with him, and he was, I don't know, I started to say he was almost a political figure. Didn't he run for president at one point?
He did run for president.
But
he did not win.
Well, we'd probably have a lot more to say about what he did in his administration if he had. But I was just going to say that for all the associations people had with reggae and recipes and counterculture, he was a very approachable. He wasn't somebody who you had to be into everything he was in to be friends with him.
No, I mean, I had a wide variety of interests. He's an intelligent person,
right?
A great athlete when he was in high school.
I just wanted to put that out there because having known him for a few years, I got here and he was still in the prime of his.
Yeah.
I remember. I'm how to say this. I'm a square compared to some of his coterie, but we got along just great. So I do miss him. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, I think things are probably a little more fun when he was around, but
he was a welcome addition. So.
Yeah, he was.
And it seemed it's. I have to do the math to realize how long it's been. So,
Well, actually, he died in 2006.
yeah.
So it's been a long time now, and sure doesn't seem that long.
Right.
I still remember all the good times on Dead Tour and stuff. So, but I say with my songs, they kind of run the gamut. Those first couple songs, excuse me, basically, folky songs of the Grand Prairie and stuff, especially that first one.
Would you mind, just because I know we've picked up some lists, we have now, I believe, in Scotland, Sweden, Indonesia, and some fourth country. We've had some international, Italy too. So for people who don't live in Champaign-Urbana, could you maybe elaborate a little more on the prairie just so they know what you're talking about?
Sure. The area of central Illinois we're in, and actually a lot of Illinois, Iowa, Kansas, is called Grand Prairie. And a lot of it was a swamp a long time ago. Ice age ago, the glaciers came down, and when they receded, they pulled everything back and left a really flat area. Now, there are plenty of trees and there were forest areas, but there's also a lot of kind of swampy grass area. And the Grand Prairie a lot of times refers to that large expanse of natural grasses and stuff that just would run for miles. And even now, especially now, that a lot of the trees have all been cut down. I mean, you go out in the country and you literally do see for miles, which is, in its way, kind of nice. It makes for a grand sky, that's for sure.
Yeah, we do have some pretty amazing skyscapes here.
Yeah. But yeah, as I said, my songs run from there and, stuff down, south too. And so this next one I'm going to do is actually a song about the Cajun werewolf called a Rougarou. And in Houma, Louisiana, they actually have a Rougarou festival. Of course, Louisiana tends to find a reason to have festivals for just about everything.
But they don't drink, right? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We are talking water, right? They drink
Tab.
Yes, they don't drink tap water.
No, I said Tab, the soda.
Oh, Tab.
The delicious diet drink.
Yeah. So traditionally, it's kind of more like a regular werewolf, but you get around New Orleans, you go to like the Voodoo Museum or even the Audubon Zoo, which has a Rougarou there, and it's the head of a gator on a body of a man. And so this is a song about the Cajun werewolf, a Rougarou. Down in the swamps, out on the bayou, there is a creature occasionally called a Rougarou. Head of a gator on the body of a man, a dark devil that haunts the Southland. Rougarou, please don't murder me. Rougarou, please don't murder me. I'm a God-fearing man, can't you see? Thibodeau, he went out late one night in his pirogue fishing under full moonlight. Rougarou was waiting for him. All that they found was Piro and gin. Oh, Rougarou, please don't murder me. Rougarou, please don't murder me. I'm a God-fearing man, can't you see? Mama, mama, keep the children inside when the full moon rises high in the sky. Out in the swamps, the Rougarou does wait. Red eyes on fire while they are filled with sin hate. Oh, Rougarou, please don't murder me. Oh, Rougarou, please don't murder me. I'm a God-fearing man, can't you see? Oh, so be. Ow, Rougarou. Yeah, it has a little song about the Cajun werewolf, and I could probably follow that up with another. Yes.
I did have one question.
Okay.
You were comparing it. You said not you. I forget your exact words, but you said something about like a regular werewolf.
Well, a regular werewolf with the wolf's head, that the person that turns into a wolf. That's kind of more the traditional. But I really like the ones that they have with the gator heads on them.
I didn't even know that was. I know there's I want to say an Egyptian god that has an alligator head, but that's Sebek, I think.
I don't know which one that is.
But when we're talking, mythology, I figure one person's regular is another person's.
That's true. Plus, Rougarous are real.
Oh, I overlooked that. Say no more. I mean, say all you want, but I feel this is starting to feel like Coast to Coast AM rather than web sessions.
There you go.
Is that still a thing? Art
don't
Bell
know.
died, I know. Anyway.
All right, so we're gonna stay down south on this one. There's a little song I wrote heading down to New Orleans. I was with a buddy of mine, and we're in Mississippi, and he turns, looks at me, and goes 60 miles. And it's like, all right. I'm thinking, we're in Mississippi, dude. We're a lot farther than 60 miles. And we get going a little farther, and he goes, that point was 60 miles from the Louisiana line. And every time I cross that line, I feel like I'm coming home. And I thought, that sounds like a song to me. And so it got me thinking about all the people that got displaced by Katrina and have never been able to come home. And so this is a song called Coming Home. 60 miles north, Louisiana line. I'm rolling down the highway, now we're making good time. Getting closer now, I'm almost there. I can feel it in my soul, I can taste it in the air. New Orleans, I'm coming home. New Orleans, I'm coming home. I'm tired, I no longer want to roam. Want to see a brass band playing in the street. The people all gather round, they're stepping to that beat. Want to see the Indians out on St. Joseph's Day. The big chief, wild man, it's a Giacomo Finone. New Orleans, I'm coming home. New Orleans, I'm coming home. I'm tired, I no longer want to roam. Start my mornings off with hot beignets. I'll wash it down with a cafe au lait. Wander through the quarter on a bright sunny day. Watching all the tourists, they come on down and they'll play. In New Orleans, I'm coming home. New Orleans, I'm coming home. I'm tired, I no longer want to roam. that mighty Mississippi. There's a tugboats, barges, now they're all those big ships. Walk along the bank of the Poncha train, I'll wash away my sin in that early morning rain. In New Orleans, I'm coming home. New Orleans, I'm coming home. I'm tired, I no longer want to roam. Oh, I'm tired and I'm coming back home. Down in New Orleans. Thank you very much. And I want to remind all those people listening out there that Pledge Drive starts in only 90 minutes. You can be the first on your block to send money to WEFT, and I think you should. Make those phones light up.
217-359-9338.
We would have our most successful pledge drive ever if you were our typical on-air person that is working it. Wow.
Well, I tell you what, I could never match the great Kent McConkey.
Well, unfortunately, he hasn't been available to come in lately, so
No,
we're just going through it's like the greatest hits show of all these people I miss.
it is, because, you know, there have been a lot of wonderful voices, a lot of wonderful personalities here on WEFT. And really, you know, for a $40 pledge, you can be on the air. You can be part of it. It's really easy. I mean, Todd will tell you the number again to call, and also you can do Fly WEFT.
You also can do it through our website. We have a form on the website. I think it's PayPal. There's a way you can do it, because what I have found is at night, a lot of people who won't necessarily call are very free with doing things online and just don't like phones. So I guess what I'm saying is, without doing too aggressive a call to action, if you want to give us money, we have many ways to accommodate you.
That's right. We'll find a way to get it. All right. Hey, you know, I don't want to make this just one big push for WEFT, but we really do have to get a new tower, and we really do have to, well, actually, we have to get a new transmitter for the tower.
I think right now it's some question of moving the tower.
Yeah.
I know there have been a lot of discussions of how to dot our I's and cross our T's, but we have a tower. It's the location, and you know, if people are interested, they can get an hour-long version, or we can just do the Cliff's Notes. But yeah, we do have we've had specific appeals for certain equipment, and that's one thing that's nice is sometimes if we're specific and we say, oh well, we need to replace the transmitter, we need to replace this or that or the other thing. Sometimes it's easier to get a response to people from that than if we just say, oh, well, we need $1 million.
We need money.
Because everybody, when it's hard times economically, it's hard times for nonprofits. And the problem is there are so many good causes. You know, if somebody's daughter has a life-threatening illness, you know.
I mean, there's always a lot of great ways to spend your money.
Right.
And we're just asking for a little of it. And you don't have to give us $40. Give us $5. Give us $10.
We do installments.
Anything.
We do,
yeah.
you know.
You can have it taken out of if you work at the university. We are at $430.10 already.
Yep.
And hey, and it doesn't even start for 90 minutes. Okay, you're not going to be the first. Well, you might be the first on your block. You're not going to be the first to pledge, but you can make a difference tonight. We could update this.
We're not starting at zero.
I am worried, though, that you're not going to get through your set list if we hammer it any harder.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's fine. I mean, we'll play songs. I'm real excited. You got Lynn O'Brien. You're going to be talking to her. And like I said, she's up at Upper Bout, 7 o'clock Saturday on the 30th.
I'm glad you're saying that, because I actually need to spend this hour also being ready for the interview, and I just turned on my computer because we're being all, you know, pledge driving.
So you want me to do a couple songs in a row, don't you?
If you want to do 2 in a row, I can actually check and see if people are listening.
All right. Hey, this next one is a song called Back When I Was Young. Old postboard hanging on the wall. I remember when I played a Cajun dance halls. Now we're doing a two-step all night long. I'll get a little bit tired, I'll be feeling strong. Now I remember when I was young. We used to go out cruising in an old Chevy. I find a place to park down along the levee, and underneath a moonlight glow, listen Johnny Allen rock on Cajun radio. Oh, I remember when, oh, I was young. Life was simple when I was young. Now right was right and wrong was wrong. Well, have those days gone, those days when I was young. A button-down shirt on Sunday. After church they go to hear a fiddler play. Yeah, people come on from a miles around, have a crawfish boil, the sun go down. Well, I remember when, oh, I was young. Life was simple when I was young. Now right was right and wrong was wrong. Well, have those days gone, those days when I was young. Go out fishing in an old P-row. I'd catch a mess of catfish on a lost bayou. Well, I could still smell them fried in a pan. Mama made the best gumbo in the land. I remember when I was young. Life was simple when I was young. Now right was right and wrong was wrong. Well, have those days gone, those days when I was young. Old washboard hanging on my wall. I remember when I played the Cajun dance halls. Well, I do in a two-step all night long. Get a little bit tired, I'm feeling strong. Well, I remember when, oh, I was young. Life was simple when I was young. Right was right and wrong was wrong. Well, have those days gone, those days when I was young. And yeah, oh, thank you. Yes, I do remember those days. Somewhat. All right. Hey, this next song we're going to do, Todd mentioned earlier that, you know, we have people from Ireland, Scotland, Sweden, all over the place that actually hear this. So this next song's an Irish song called 1847.
Not Ireland, Scotland, and Indonesia. But do it anyway.
Well, I told some friends on Facebook from Ireland that I was playing, so they might listen to it. And hey, you can always listen to it for up to 2 weeks afterwards.
Anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world. All right, this song is about the Irish coming over during the potato famine. In 1847, we made our way where the coffin boats waited in Galway Bay. Hunger's on us, and so we must flee to seek refuge of a new country. And nature forsaked us, and the English are cruel. They sell us hard corn and watery gruel. renounce your faith if you want the food. The soup so thin, it'll do you no good. It's a way, way to America. Across the broad ocean, that's where they say it's a way, way to America. In the new land, I'll find a new day. Well, they packed us in tight as they could. We were down in that hole just like cords of wood, with precious little food or fresh water, and so set sail Aaron's sons and her daughters. How many would die upon that long trip? Half started might come off a ship, and when we got there wanted, we're not for a sign, said no Irish apply at this shop. It's a way, way to America. Across the broad ocean, that's where they say it's a way, way to America. In the new land, we'll find a new day. Crammed in the tenements, more would die. Others refused. They reached for the sky with their sweat and their blood. They built this country, north, south, sea to shining sea. From the bridge in Brooklyn to the skyscrapers tall in the transcontinental, yes, they built them all with a stout heart. Strong back they built our land, this bastion of freedom upon which you stand. It's a way, way to America. Across the broad ocean, now that's where they say it's a way, way to America. In the new land, well, I'll find a new day. Thanks. All right, yeah, a little song about immigration in the mid-1800s, and the Irish weren't liked any better than any other group. Just seems sometimes the longer we go, the less we learn.
It's fascinating to me, you know, the Irish need not apply, and like Italian and Irish, a friend of mine in Scotland was just telling me about a conversation he was having, and, you know, what we consider white now wasn't always even considered white. People find any excuse to not get along, and it, I guess, just shows how transient and malleable and imaginary.
You know, if nothing else, we have been consistent in pretty much hating on any group of immigrants from anywhere in the world that came over here.
Well, I mean, pretty much any time you can rise to power by dividing people against each other, it's an age-old formula. Well, it's just kind of
effective.
Awful. But.
So with that kind of thought in mind, I think I'll do one of my new ones called Prairie Rain. And I wrote this about a couple months ago, I guess. And it was raining outside, and it was actually warm enough to be sitting out on the front porch, and I was strumming the guitar and chasing the cat away with it, and this song just kind of came out. And part of it was due to the rain that was going, and part of it was just kind of due to our current climate in America, and just some thoughts. So this is Prairie Rain. Storms are rolling across the grand prairie. The thunderheads, they fill the sky far as I could see. The rain came down like an ocean on my head. I heard a voice, this is what it said: let it rain, oh let it rain, let it renew your soul, let it wash away that pain, let it rain, let it rain. And soon enough the sun will shine again. Sometimes I feel so alone. Well, I think back on the faces of people I have known, how they touched my life. So many now are gone. I cherish their memories, oh I try, I carry on. Let it rain, oh let it rain, let it renew your soul, it'll wash away your pain. Let it rain, let it rain. And soon enough the sun will shine again. I look around, I see all the anger and the pain. I say a little prayer, just let it rain. Let it wash away all the hatred and the lies, and replace it with blue skies. Let it rain, oh let it rain. And soon enough the sun will shine again. Oh let it rain, oh let it rain. It will renew your soul, you know it'll wash away your pain. Let it rain, let it rain. Then soon enough the sun will shine again. All right, yeah, let it rain. So this next one I'm going to do is one that when, you know, play live and stuff, it's kind of a sing-along song. And it's called Hey Hey. And the chorus just goes, hey, hey. So everyone can sing along. So everyone out there in radio world and streaming radio, internet world, you can all sing along the chorus, hey, hey. That is H-E-Y, hey, not H-A-Y. And I will know if you do it different. 1,000 angels on the head of a pin. When you fall off, climb back up again. Run the race fast you can, but you never should have raced in quicksand. Hey, 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 hey. Now the sun is shining in an uncloudy sky, but still it rains and I don't know why. Making circles in a still pool, well, I remember when we thought it was cool. Hey, 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 hey. Well, you're California dreaming in an Arctic snowstorm. You know you're snug as a bug in a rug, safe and warm. Telling secrets that nobody hears, unless, of course, you know the walls have ears. Hey, 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 hey. Well, you're skipping down Easy Street in a daydream. Now there's nothing quite as simple as it seems. Just do the best you can. Well, then maybe someday you will understand. Hey, 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 hey. There's 1,000 angels on the head of a pin. When you fall off, climb back up again. You run the race just fast you can, but you never should have raced in quicksand. Hey, 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 hey. All right, hey, I think everyone got their hays right, and that's a good thing. Did you? I don't know if you heard that from back in the control booth. He is changing my spelling.
Spelling of which?
Hey, hey, hey.
To bales of hay?
No, H-E-I-G-H.
Oh, so we have, what, 3 spellings already?
But only one is correct, and I will know if you do it incorrectly.
I was just
Because I wrote the song.
I was just musing last night about somebody teaching me the difference between Y-E-A and Y-A-Y.
That's true. And, you know, I was trying to think of some joke, and my mind just kind of curdled on that, so.
I forgive you.
All right.
I absolve thee of thy sin.
Ah, thank you. Well, this next one's kind of a song about what I think's a real sin. About a month and a half ago, there was an event downtown, and they hold it every year. And people get cardboard boxes, and they sleep out in them overnight, and they raise money for See You at Home, you know, the homeless. And yeah, I just think it's kind of a sin that if we're the richest country in the world, that we cannot take better care of our people. And this is a song called Homeless. Broken old man asleep on a park bench, wrapped in newspapers, keep out the cold. All the people, they walk around him. You know that sight makes me feel so cold. For he has no family, has no friends, has no place that he calls home. All the shelters are overflowing, so he's left out on his own. Block away in a high rise, another man, well, he greets the day, orders breakfast and a paper to see what the headlines say. As he's thumbing through his paper, well, there's a couple lines on page 25 about an old man on a park bench and the night he had died. How can this happen? The land of plenty, with so much for everyone, that we ignore the needy. Well, don't you think more could be done? We're spending billions on bombs for war that we never seem to win. Why not fight a war on poverty? We'll get all people on their feet again. A broken old man asleep on a park bench in the night, well, he had died. All right. Hey, and I heard the phone ring. That means someone's calling in to pledge money to WEFT, and our fund drive starts in just a little over an hour. So please, please call 217-FLY-WEFT 359-9338.
If I may amend that, two things. One, yes, we do want people to make donations, but I just found out somebody's been calling and the ringer was turned off.
Oh, well.
And number two, now that I have somebody on the phone, if somebody else calls, Lynn is on the phone for when we start the next hour. So technically, if somebody else calls right now, I'm already on the phone. So
do it online.
I would love
That's what
to
he's
hear
getting
from
at.
people, but the fact that somebody already was calling and I was in the booth waiting for the phone to ring and it didn't, I just want to go ahead and tell people, if you call, I'm just glad that I finally figured out that somebody was already calling and it wasn't lighting up and it wasn't making noise, and we're going to make this work. But this, just so I am prepared, is this the last song or are there two more?
Either whichever way you want.
Okay. That's honestly, it's between you and Mike. Normally,
He's behind me. I can't see when he says cut off, so I'll just keep all singing. No.
Is it a fairly long song?
No, this actually next one's fairly short.
Well, I mean, if it's really, really short, 2 in a row is fine, but we are coming up on 11 o'clock, and so, it's up to you. But
all right, well, I'm going to do a garden song, and that's because spring is sprung, and happy spring, everybody. And it is our spring pledge drive here at WEFT. So I've been pushing this pretty heavy. That's because I think the station's very important, and I hope everyone listening out there believes that station's really important, and we really, really could use a little help. We would love to see your body in here instead. And for $40, you could become a member, and, you can hang out here in the Great Hall. There are thousands upon thousands upon thousands of CDs in here of all genres. And if you don't see something you like, well, we'll create it for you. But anyway, it is getting on 11. I do want to play another song for you. I want to thank Mike Ingram for sending me a text this afternoon, asking me if I want to do it. It's been fun. I hope everyone out there in Radio Land's enjoyed it. I really want to thank Mike Feldman back there on the board for taking care of this and doing this every week and just being such a grand help to local musicians. And he is a local musician himself, so he understands this. And also Todd for hosting it. Hey, I'm John Lindell. Please catch me when you can. I play every Monday lunch at Bossa Nova, downtown Champaign, from noon to 1. And this Saturday, March 30th, I will be out in Bement, Illinois, at West End for a singer-songwriter showcase. And I'm playing at 2 o'clock. If you want to make it out to beautiful Bement, it'll be a great day to drive out in the country. And I also want to remind you, Lynn O'Brien, who Todd's going to talk to here in just a couple minutes, is going to be playing Saturday night. So there's great music. There's all sorts of opportunities at WEFT. Hey, thank you very much for enjoying the radio night and letting me play for you. Honeysuckle in the morning air, couple cardinals playing truth or dare. Sun rises in the eastern sky now. It's a great day to be alive. It's a great day to be alive. You know, a cup of coffee helps me wake up. Tastes so good I'll have a second cup. Out to the garden before it gets hot to see what kind of veggies I got. See what kind of veggies I got. You know there are purple peppers and dragon beans, rainbow chard and some collard greens, tomatoes ripening on the vine now. My cucumber looking mighty fine. My cucumber looking mighty fine. Well, honeysuckle in the morning air, couple cardinals playing truth or dare. Sun rises in the eastern sky now. It's a great day to be alive. It's a great day to be alive. It's a great day to be alive today. Good night, John. And good night, Radio World. Thanks for tuning in, WFT. Stick around. Lynn O'Brien is going to be, they're going to talk to Lynn O'Brien here in just a little while. A wonderful singer-songwriter.